I don't even try to go to bed anymore because I know they're going to cause me to have some near-death experience. I stay in my chair until my neck snaps and I start falling asleep, sitting straight up. Sometimes they snap my neck 3 times in just a short amount of time because they attack my brain till I am so out of it. I don't know when I'm going to go to sleep anymore. My brain is that weak, you know, and it's not narcolepsy. It's something they're using. And so tonight, as I'm sitting here looking at new things they're doing, they sent me this Spielberg Sally Field video to where Sally Field gets an acting job to play Mary. And then they send me a message, oh, the world is yours. And then if you want it, and they show me to go to Hollywood film school. And then after they sent the Spielberg video, something supernatural happened. Spielberg and this group knew about what was happening in space years ago because the creature, I took a picture of my property, has the exact silhouette, the shadow of it as an ET character. And so their slowly way of killing us each night, dropping my oxygen. First, they drop it a few points a few months ago. They started doing it 3 days for the last election. They said, get off your property, give it to Justin and Bob's ex, or we're going to kill you. And then they started attacking the lungs. And they said, well, Tava's going to give you a pulmonary embolism because we want this land. And my oxygen would drop. It was always 100% all my life. No lung issues, never even a cold or anything. Nothing affected my lungs. Maybe one cold in 5 years. And then when they started doing this, it gets worse all the time. And and then a couple months ago, it was actually getting down to 90 when it always been 100. And then the few times the past couple of weeks, I couldn't walk or nothing. One time it was just up and down and I could hardly get a reading. When I got a reading, it was 88. And that's when Bob said, no wonder you can't breathe. And they were like clamping my throat shut. They're doing everything, the blinding, the wiping out the lungs, the making the legs swell from us. And then they're telling me online all these symptoms because that's satanic. But then you realize these people think they have power, but they don't have any control. Humans do not kill their own species like they're doing and think they're going to be on some ark. You know, Hitler never got utopia. And it's only the false prophets that make people dumb enough to think that by getting them to kill off fellow countrymen, which saves it the time and trouble and money to kill, they just use the dummies to kill off so many, and then they finish the rest. When you can't communicate with anyone that's in charge anymore and get positive results, it shows you that the weakest links in the chain are the ones that are front and center because they have no conscience or no heart to care about humanity. And once they can get them to take out so many people, then they just think it's doomsday from there on. Have you seen things improve at all? And you know, when I first had the tornado took place here, something definitely entered our realm, something. And then after the tornado, everything happened. And then the earthquakes. And then they say every time there's an earthquake, there's more entities entering our realm. And that's why I think there's so many more earthquakes. You know, they're letting more entities enter our realm.